Good day. For today's video, I'm going to report the chapter 19 of El Filibusterismo published in June. This is the life and work of Rizal. This blow was like dating arose in Brazil. Rizal, unmindful of Susan Chicobe, enticing a fiction, was very correcting and polishing his second novel, El Filibusterismo. In October 1887, he began writing in it Calamba. In 1888, he made some changes in the plot and revised the chapter already written. He wrote more chapters in Paris, Madrid, and Biarritz. March 29, 1891, he finished the manuscript of Biarritz after toiling on it for 3 years. From Brazil, Rizal moved Gent, where printing was cheaper. September 18, 1881, El Filibusterismo, a sequel to the Noli Came of the Praise. Prevention in Gent. In July 5, 1891, Rizal left Brazil for Gent prison. This is a reason why Rizal left. First is the cost of living was lower. Second, the price of printing was much cheaper than in Brazil. To escape from the enticing attraction of Petite Suzanne. Owing to his limited funds, Rizal lived in a cheap boarding house with Jose Alejandro as roommate. They lived frugally in Gent for 3 months from July to September 1891. And last, to economize further their living expenses, they prepared their own breakfast. The printing of El Filibusterismo. Rizal searches for a printing shop that could give him the lowest quotation for the publication of his novel. And at last, he did find a publisher, Meyer van Loo. Price number 66, Biandrin Street, who was willing to print his book on installment basis. He found his gemels in order to pay the down payment and early partial payments during the printing of the novel. Rizal became desperate because his funds were running low. He received some money from Barca, 200 from Rodriguez, Arias, for the copies of Morga Success sold in Manila, but this fund will also use up. In July 1891, Rizal wrote a letter to Basa saying that if the money comes, he have to stop the El Pilis publication. August 6, the printing had to be suspended as Rizal feared because he could no longer give the necessary funds to the printer. El Filibusterismo comes off the press. In his morbid moment of despair, Rizal almost burned the manuscript of El Filibusterismo. When everything seemed lost, help came from an unexpected source. Valentin Ventura heard of Rizal's predicament and immediately seen the amount and needed to finish the publication of the novel. In September 18, 1891, El Fili came up to praise. Rizal immediately sent 2 copies to Hong Kong, one for Basa and the other for Sixto Lopez. He gratefully gave the original manuscript of El Fili and a printed copy with his autograph to Valentin Ventura. The Filipino patriot praised the novel. The members of the Filipino colony of Barcelona published a tribute of La Publicidad, a Barcelona newspaper, elogiing the novel's original style. The liberal Madrid newspaper of El Nuevo Regimen serialized the novel in its issues of October 1891. All copies of the first edition, Gent edition, of El Pili were placed in wooden boxes and shipped to Hong Kong, but almost all the boxes were confiscated and the book were lost. The book immediately became rare and the few available giant copies were sold at very high prices, reaching as high as 400 pesetas per copy. Rizal, in all his stoned travels and labors in foreign lands, had not forgotten the freedom of Father Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora, which Pasiano related to him where he was murdered in Calamba. He dedicated El Pili to them. The manuscript and the book. The original manuscript of El Pili and Rizal on handwriting is now preserved in the Filipina division of the Bureau of Public Libraries, Manila. Acquired from Valentin Ventura for 10,000, consisting of 279 pages of long sheets of paper. Two features that didn't appear in the printed book. Forward warning. These two were not put into print, evidently to save printing costs. Forward appears just before the dedicatory page in the manuscript. It is for the Filipino people and the government. Warning found on the other side of the dedication. The title page of El Pili contains an inscription written by Ferdinand Blumentritt. So let's proceed to the synopsis of El Pili. So these are the characters of El Filibusterismo. So characters from El Filibusterismo were drawn by Rizal from real life. Padre Florentino was Father Leoncio Lopez. Zagani was Vicente Ilustre. Olita Gomez was Leonor Rivera. So this is the differences between Noli and Pili. Noli is a romantic novel, work of the heart, and Pili, political novel, work of the head. So Rizal unfinished third novel. In September 22, 1891, 4 days after the Pili came of the praise, he wrote a Blumentritt saying that he's thinking of writing a third novel where ethics will play the principal role. In October 1891, Rizal boarded a steamer Melbourne and Marcellus Mount for Hong Kong. During the voyage, he wrote the third novel in Tagalog, which he intended for Tagalog readers. In Hong Kong, he continued it but did not finish it because his Tagalog was indicated for literary purposes. So this is other Rizal unfinished novels. Matamisa, a Tagalog novel written in light, sarcastic style. Kapitan, written in ironic Spanish. He wrote it while in the Pitan to depict the town life and costume. So, a novel in Spanish about the life and Pili, a town of Laguna, consists of 147 pages without title. Another unfinished novel of Rizal, also without title, is about Cristobal, a youthful Filipino student who was returned from Europe. Consists of 34 pages. So the beginning of another novel are contained in two notebooks. The first notebook contains 31 written pages, while the second contains 12 written pages, written in Spanish, and the style is ironic. So that's all. I hope that you learn from the El Filibusterismo. So this is the life and work of Rizal, and God bless everyone.